Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is Sunday and I'm not making Sunday gravy, but I'm making Sunday marinara, I would call it, because what I'm doing is I'm flavoring, I'm making chicken parm, so I need a marinara to go over the chicken parm and obviously the pasta or whatever. So I'm making a marinara, but I wanted to have some flavor, so I had these leftover pork chops, little medallion boneless pork chops in my freezer, so I took them out and I added them to my pot. Because what's going to happen is this will cook in the gravy and it'll cook in the marinara and they'll become really, really tender and delicious, guys. And they'll flavor the sauce like you would not believe. So I'm doing that. Okay, I got those started. I got my whole tomatoes in here getting ready to chop up. Now I'm going to put some parsley into the chopper because I like it to get all minced in there, and you see like little parsley flecks. It's really, really delicious, guys. So to save me cutting up parsley, I just add the parsley to the chopper while it does two duties. So here's my garlic. That's going to go in the pot in a minute. And here's my chicken. I'm going to start getting that ready soon for chicken parm. And so yeah, so that's what we're doing this Sunday. So I wanted to take you guys along with me. I'm just going to do a few more things and I'll be back to show you something else in a bit. So here we go, guys. I just added the garlic to the pan. So that's going to cook a minute or two. Okay. I already mixed this pan with the parsley. See that, guys? See those specks in there? Delicious. Specks of fresh parsley going through. I love doing that. I have three cans of tomatoes. That's 2 cans. I have one more here that I'm going to do. I might do a fourth. I probably will do a fourth because it evaporates as you're cooking. So, yeah. So, so I'm done. I'm doing that and I'm going to get moving still. All right, guys, the gravy's all into the pot now. You see the little specks of parsley? Love that, guys. I'm going to season it now again. I seasoned the pork already, but I'm going to season this again, the marinara sauce with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Probably a little bit of thyme, because you know, guys, how I roll with thyme. I couldn't find thyme this week. I went to 3 stores and I could not find the fresh thyme. I was so annoyed. But anyway, I'll do without it. I have the dried thyme. So the gravy's done. I'm going to get, started. I'm going to get started on cutting up the chicken soon. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you along while I cut up the chicken and get settled at the table. I'm going to sit and chat with you guys. All right? Be back in a zip. Hi, guys. All right, so I'm going to cut the chicken up now. And as I'm doing that, before I sat down here, I put my spaghetti squash in the microwave because that's what I'm going to have for my pasta tonight. Everybody else is going to have regular spaghetti. I'm going to have my spaghetti squash. Okay, so I'm going to sit here and cut some chicken up. All right, we'll sit. Oh, I just blew a little fuse. That always happens over here. Just give me 1 second, guys. Microwave and the water cooler over here. Let me just hit the button here. There we go. So yeah, how did you guys feel about that? About the time change? Ugh. I don't know. I just feel like it's so much later than it is. I guess you just feel that. That's like felt in your bones. I don't know. So we got to sleep an extra hour this morning. So that's good. I still was up very early. I woke up at you ever be sleeping, guys, and just wake up with a really you go to move in the bed and adjust yourself and you feel this pounding headache. I had an awesome headache when I got up this morning that I came down at 8:30 in the morning because my bedroom's upstairs and then we only have one full bath and it's downstairs. So I have to come down the steps to go up and down the steps every night if I have to go to the bathroom. It's a whole other story. I came down at 8:30 and my back was killing me too. So I said, you know what? I'm going to come down, take Aspen. I'm going to lay on the couch. So that's what I did. I lay on the couch and I slept there for like an hour and a half. I just lounged on the couch. It was fine. Oops, I'm using the wrong cutting board for this, guys. I forgot. I can't use that one. have to use, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I don't feel like moving it, so I'm going to put paper towel on top of this one, because this one is glass, so it can be used for chicken. It can be used for poultry. So I'll just keep that like that. Look at the chicken breast from Sam's Club, guys. Oh, so guys, I did a Sam's Club run, and I did a Walmart run, and I didn't do the haul. I'm so sorry. I was exhausted when I came home yesterday, and I just really did not have the energy to do it. I didn't have the energy to stand up and do it. So I'll tell you about it. I got a big package of chicken from Sam's. I went to Sam's this week finally after like a month. I got chicken. Be back in a sec, guys. Gotta get this. Bye, bye. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I had to answer the phone because my daughter is at Walmart for me. I bought a jacket for Jen yesterday, and when we got it home, it was very tight on her. So she was going there today, so I said, bring the jacket with you, get another one. So she wanted to show me which ones they had there. So yeah. So as I was sitting here waiting, talking, whatever, I started cutting up the rest of the chicken. So I'm almost done cutting all the chicken up now. Like I said, guys, I got a big package of the chicken cutlets again from Sam's. Their chicken cutlets are amazing there. They come out looking hardly any fat on them, so nice. So I got a big package of the chicken. I got my big thing of chopped meat again, guys. My big thing of chopped meat. It was so reasonable. I don't even know how many pounds it is, I forget. Maybe it's 10 pounds, I don't know, but it was $22. Huge, $20.80. I love it. I'm gonna make all kinds of meals with that this week. I have a meal plan. On my meal plan, I have a lot of things that I'm gonna be making using ground beef for. So I got that. I got a thing of the Kraft sliced, packaged cheese. We like to have that on our eggs and stuff like that. That's really reasonable at Sam's Club. So reasonable. It's like $3 for like 3 packs of sliced cheese. So I got that. What else did I get? I don't think I got much else there. Oh, when you walked in Sam's, they had the big package of the tin foil, like huge pans of where you can put like the turkey in it and stuff. There was like, I think there was like 8 for, I don't know, maybe 10 for $8, something like that. Really good price. So I got a package of those for the holidays. And I think that's all we got from Sam's, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's it. So I spent like $58 there. Then I went to Walmart and spent $197 at Walmart this week. But we got Jenny's jacket, we got some other stuff. Walmart is just not food. You get $40, $50 worth of other stuff that you need. It's not all food, so that's what it is. So yeah, so I'm all set in the refrigerator, in the freezer for a while. We got all our necessities that we need for all the stuff that I'm making this week and all of that. So yeah. So now I cut these down the middle. I showed you guys last time. I always get 2 or 3 slices out of one thick chicken breast because it pays so much to do that, guys. This is how we like them, nice and thin. Okay, so I got all these chicken cut up. I don't even know how many are here, but I'm not going to use all these for the chicken parm. I'm going to take a handful, the amount I need for the chicken parm. The rest I'll put in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge. Use for other recipes, use for, whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get my hands washed. I'm going to get my spaghetti squash out of the microwave. We're going to cut it up, and I'm going to butter, season it up and put it in the George Foreman toaster oven to roast it so I can get that done. So tonight when we have dinner, I'll have my spaghetti. All right, let's get this in the garbage. All right, I'm just going to pause these for a minute so I can wash my hands, guys. All right, guys, so let's get to cutting up this squash. Now, I put the spaghetti squash in the microwave for like 10 minutes just to soften it up because these can be very hard to cut. Now, I was a little upset because one thing about Aldi, guys, I love Aldi. I love that store. But there is one downfall to Aldi. I'm always looking at my hair. For some reason, the produce is not always 100%. Like when you buy produce from there, you got to keep an eye on it and you got to eat it. I would say within 2 to 3 days of buying it, unless you really see it and it's okay, it's better than you think. because for some reason it just doesn't last that long. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. So anyway, I bought this. Did I get this squash at Aldi or did I get it at Walmart? Oh no, yes, that's true in Aldi, but this I did get at Walmart. This squash I got at Walmart because Aldi didn't have any. When I got home later on in the afternoon, I realized that it has like a little hole in it. I didn't see that before. I don't know what happened, but it must have been there. I just didn't notice it. So I smell it. It smells okay. So I'm going to cut it open and see what the story is with it. And I hope that it's good inside, because otherwise I'm not having no pasta tonight. So anyway, so let's get it cut. Oh yeah, see, that's perfect, guys. 10 minutes was perfect in there. That down the middle. I hope that it's good, because I really like this. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's probably just on its way out a little bit, So the last time that I made my spaghetti squash, I videoed it. I don't know if you guys remember, but I cooked it too much in the microwave, and when I took out the seeds, I took out a lot of the flesh too, so I had to shove it back in, because I didn't want to lose that flesh, because that's the whole thing. That's the spaghetti, is the flesh of the squash. So this time I hope I didn't do that. But let me get a spoon, because of course I forgot a spoon to get this stuff out. I'll get it. So yeah, so let's see how this works, guys. So comment below, guys, what you guys are having today for dinner. Sunday, and Sunday sometimes people just have, whatever. Last night for dinner, I didn't tape or anything because I didn't do a what's for dinner. I mean, I could have, but I was just tired yesterday, guys. I don't know why. I was just really tired. Ooh, this is a little hot. I was really tired, so I didn't do a what's for dinner. But what we had was I made quesadillas, and me and Jenny had quesadillas. Julie and Frankie and Darren were at home, so they had something else. But me and Jenny had cheese quesadillas, and my husband had a grilled cheese and soup. That's what we had for dinner last night. You see? Perfect. Yeah. So I didn't tape what was for dinner last night. I just figured I'd take a day off, take a break. I'm making a lot of videos, which I love to do, guys. Been very motivated the last couple of days, and sometimes I just get tired. And I am 54 years old. My back's always hurting, and it is what it is, guys. But I just love to do this. We have to eat, like I say. We have to eat. I have to cook, which I love to do. So why not show you guys? I love to share my stories and my food with you guys. I just love it. I love it. And thanks so much, guys, for your support and for all your comments. I love when you guys comment to me and give me suggestions and tell me about your life. I love to hear stuff like that. I love when you comment about your family and where you live and how it is where you live and all of that. It just really makes me very happy. So keep that going, guys. And again, thank you for supporting me. If you're new here, nice to meet you. I'm glad that you could come and subscribe. And if you're old here, thanks again. Anyway. Okay, so see that little brown thing? It's still there. I don't know if I should. I'm just going to leave it. It's not mildewy or anything. I'm just going to leave it. All right. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put some olive oil on it. I always put a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to season it with some salt. Okay. A little pepper. Last time I did, I put a pepper, and I put a lot of pepper. It was really hot for me, and I love the hot. But it was just way too much pepper. Okay, pepper. That's okay. I ate it because I love it. Have you tried spaghetti squash yet, guys? You really got to try it. It's so good. Onion powder. This onion? Yeah, this is onion. Onion powder. Yeah, so, and then today I stopped at ShopRite because I needed a few things there. And you walk in there, garlic powder. You walk in there and all you see is Thanksgiving stuffing and turkeys and gravies and potatoes and yams and oh my Lord in heaven. I said, get me out of here. I'm not ready yet. Gotta give me a couple of weeks to get all that stuff. All right. So that's, did I put the timer? I don't think I did. So like I put garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper and some thyme. and olive oil. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some olive oil on the bottom of this pan here. I'll show you in a minute because I know the seasonings are covering it. Oops. What is this here? So I put some olive oil on the bottom of this pan, guys. Okay? I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to put it upside down. I still have the paper tag on here. We don't want that. You know what? I think I'm going to cut that out because I really don't even like it. I don't like how it looks. It does look a little weird. Ooh. I don't know. I'm going to cut the other little piece out of it too. I'm going to make a hole in it because I'm not happy with this at all, the way that looks now. I'm just going to cut that little brown piece out of there. Note to self, guys. Look a little bit better when you buy a vegetable because I obviously didn't see that when I was buying it. So I'm trying just to cut it out a little piece so I don't have to lose the flesh part of it. But yeah, that's good. That's not a big deal. Okay, so see I made a hole in it, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to put these in the toaster oven on 400 for about, I don't know, probably about 25 minutes. 400 on bake. There you go. So that's cooking there. That's going to get cooking there. I'm going to get all my stuff together to start breading up my chicken, so this way it's all breaded. I mean, it's early yet, we're not gonna eat for a while, but I wanna get it all done this way. I know I have it done, guys. You know, this way the rest of the afternoon could be relaxing, hopefully. Oh my God. Did I just really do that? I swear to God, do you ever hear that saying, if it could happen to me, it happens? Well, that's me, guys. I just dropped the whole plate of all the seeds and everything all over the floor. Oh Lord, what was that? Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna be right back. Let me get this cleaned up. All right, guys. So I'm back. I'm gonna do the you know what I forgot? I forgot a bowl, a plate to put the chicken on when I'm done breading it. Give me 1 second, guys, because this is what I do. This is what I do. You know what I'm gonna look for? Let me look and see. I think I have some smaller tin foil pans here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Put the chicken in this right here. All right. So now, what I got is, where am I going to put this? I'll put this over here for a second. I'm going to get rid of these things in a minute. All these things here. I just want to be able to, but I hope you guys can see. Yeah, let's put this over here. I got so much stuff on this table, it's not even funny. There's just not enough counter space. Okay. All right, I got regular Italian style breadcrumbs, guys, okay? These are from Aldi, okay? I'm going to put like half of this thing in because I know I'm gonna need it. Put that like that. Oh, I could put it over here. Good idea. Some Italian seasoning. Now this, even though this is Italian style breadcrumbs, I like to put my own more seasoning, you know that. Italian seasoning. Okay. I'm gonna put some dried parsley. Just a dib and a dab, you know how I do things. You guys do it how you like to do it. If you want to do a specific recipe, then you go on Google and you look it up. Or if you want me to put a specific recipe down, if you request it, I will do that for you. I'll search for you and do it for you if you'd like me to do that. But I just do it like this. This is how I do it, guys. Onion powder, I'm going to leave these over here. Garlic powder. Garlic. I'm going to put a little basil, even though I put Italian seasoning in. I want to put a little basil too. And where are these tops? Put a little basil. I looked for fresh basil again today. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know what's going on. Salt and pepper. And, ooh, I forgot my grated cheese. I'm going to put some grated cheese in here. Whoops. I tripped over my slipper, which is not not a good thing. So yeah, guys, I cleaned all that up. It wasn't as bad as it looked, as it seemed, but Lord help me. I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna put some grated cheese in here because we like our to be grated cheese. Now, yes, guys, you could say, oh, isn't Linda still on low carb? Yes, I'm still on low carb. But when it comes to like chicken cutlets or something, I didn't use my other stuff. I'm just going to use this because I'm not doing 40 different things. And for the amount I eat for 2 pieces, it's really not a lot of carbs. And I am allowed a little bit of carbs a day. So if you're worried about it, don't be worried about it. It's all fine, okay? It's all fine. All right, let's give this a mix. Okay, there should be enough breadcrumbs. If I have to add a little bit more, I'll add a little bit more. But I shouldn't have to. Okay. So now I remember when I was younger, like a teenager, my dad, I lived with him at this point. He was trying to lower his cholesterol. So when I lived with him, I was an adult, I was married and I had Jenny. And I used to cook for everybody. And he would say, if you're going to do egg, he goes, if I would make chicken cutlets, he would say, don't use eggs to batter it, just use water, that saves on cholesterol. So I've been doing it ever since then. When I make my fried chicken cutlets, I don't put them in egg. Unless I'm doing like chicken marsala or something different like that. For regular chicken cutlets, I don't egg them, guys. I just put them in a bowl of water, and you save on eggs, and it coats fine. You don't need the eggs for the breadcrumbs to stick. I'll show you. So I'm just going to breadcrumb these, okay? Use your own breadcrumbs that you want. If you want to use panko, if you want them a little crunchier, use panko. If you want to, chop up, in your Cuisinart, you can do regular fresh bread. It's up to you guys. The world is your oyster when it comes to cooking. You do whatever you want to do. There's no police that's going to come to you and say, oh, don't do that. Do whatever you want to do, guys. Okay? Yeah, so this is a memory growing up. My mom used to make fried chicken cutlets. So good. I tell you, when you come from an Italian family, I don't know if it's just Italian. It doesn't have to be Italian, but, you have grandmothers and great aunts and everything. They just all cooked so good. And it was just so... Our life was based around food. It really was an Italian family. If we weren't at my Aunt Jerry's house, my mother's sister for Sunday dinner, we were at my grandmother's, and then when my grandmother and grandfather couldn't do it anymore because they were getting up there in years, my Aunt Jerry would do it. And we would go there for Sunday dinners, gravy and braciole and just pasta. And, it just amazing memories, and we had great times growing up. We had a really, my mother and father were divorced when I was around 5. My mother and father got divorced, and it was me and I have 2 sisters, and I have a brother who's 12 years younger than me. He's from another marriage. My mother and father divorced when I was 5. Then they got married. Then my mother got married again. We moved to Florida, and then when we came back, my mother had my brother. So I was 12 when my brother was born. So I had 2 sisters and a brother. And we moved to Florida. We came back up, and I lost my train of thought. Totally lost my train of thought. I was saying, getting old is rough. It was me and my mother and my 2 sisters and my brother, of course. So my mother got divorced again. So then it was just us, and me and my brother and my mom, and my mother and I and my brother lived in a little apartment, and my mother had to be out there working, so I was taking care of my brother. I'd come home from school and I would take care of him. I'd get him off the bus. I'd do all that. So I did a lot of cooking. I always watched my mom cook. My mother always cooked. One thing about it, if we didn't have a lot of money or whatever, if we didn't, whatever, we always had a good meal on the table. We always had a good meal on the table, guys. And it just wasn't, we struggled. Yeah, there were times when we struggled bad. I'll never forget when I first got my first job. I used to go because my mom was divorced, and she worked full time at an answering service and all that. But we never, sometimes we were short on money, on food money. So when I would get my paycheck every Thursday or Friday or whatever, I forget what it was, I used to go to Pathmark in where we lived in Rockland County. Used to go to Pathmark, and I would do food shopping. I would buy food, and it's not no shame to my mother or anybody. It was hard times, and I didn't mind because I was working, and if whatever I made, $100, $120, I would go and I'd spend it on food, and I had no problem with that. And so we all, my brother and my mom and I were very, very close because it was just the three of us. My sisters had moved out, and they had been in and out with their boyfriends, and then they moved out. Then they got married and all that stuff. So it was just us, for a while. But yeah. Just checking going.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Jen.
What's up?
I'm videoing.
Can I say hello?
You have your jammies on. You want to say hello with your jammies on?
But
You could say hello. Come over.
I don't want to change.
Come over here and say hello. You could say hi to them.
But I don't know.
Jenny's here. She wants to say hello. Nobody
Nobody
cares. You're in your jammies. It's okay, right,
Dad
guys?
said you're in pajamas. You can't be in a video if you're in pajamas.
Well, you have a shirt on. It's not a bathing suit top.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm
All
go
right.
upstairs to change
Okay,
my
you do.
shirt.
Okay.
But can I come back and be in
Yeah.
a video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
What shirt should I wear?
I don't know, honey. Just put on.
Can I wear a
put on-
tie-dye shirt?
Put on, yeah, any shirt you want.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay. All right, so we're getting this done. The gravy's still, the marinara sauce is still marinating over there. That's gonna simmer low for another hour probably. And then once that's done, I'll just shut that off, and everything will basically be ready. When I cook and prepare, my husband, he's just very good like that. He comes in and he cleans up everything. But my husband has been, I don't know if I told you guys, I think I've mentioned it. He's been out of work for about 9 weeks now. He used to work at a bus company, and what happened was they weren't hiring back because of all the COVID stuff, and there was not enough passengers, this and that and the other thing. So to make a long story short, he had to find another job because he knew he wasn't going to be able to go back there. And of course, he needed another job. So he found this really, really good job at a concrete company. I won't mention the name, it doesn't matter, I'm just not gonna. And he was doing well, making good money, and the hours were good, and he loved it. And the third week into his position, into his job, he was getting up on the truck to get in his truck, and he slipped and he fell off of the truck, guys. He got a concussion, he broke 2 ribs, and all of that. Now, he's recovered from the ribs, and he's still a little dizzy on and off. We're watching that. He might have to have another MRI to see why that's still going on. He's still having little dizzy spells from the concussion. But he's having a real big issue with his shoulder forearms. These right here. He can only lift his arms up to this much. He's going to physical therapy. He's doing all he's supposed to do. And it's really not, it's very, very slow. So he just had another MRI in his shoulders the other day. We're going to wait for those results and see what happens. He went to a neurologist. They said it's not nerve. It has nothing to do with his nerves, thank God, because that could be a big thing. So it's not his nerves, but it's something within his rotator cuffs and his shoulders. So he has to wait for the MRI to come back, and we'll see what's wrong as far as what can be done with that, because in order to work on the concrete truck, guys, he has to lift up his arms all the way. He's got to get up on the truck. He's got to lift the chutes up. It's a little bit of a physical job, which he had no problem doing, and he has no problem doing, but this injury is just, he can't get to that point yet, and he's just really feeling frustrated, and he's very upset because he's a worker. My husband is a worker. He does not like sitting in the house and sitting on a chair. He does not. He wants to be out there working, be productive. That's just the way he is, So it's been a rough time. It's been really, really rough. I haven't really said anything, trying to deal with it every day, and just so if you guys could just say a prayer for him and us, that would really, really be great, guys, because we really need all the prayers you can get, because we don't know what's going to happen with his arms. He just wants to get back to work, and it's just not happening right now. So it's a little nerve-wracking. So we're going through that, and that's a little hard. But, we're trying to plug along. We're trying to think positive and just do what we can do, guys. That's all we can do, right? So, yeah, so please pray for us if you can. Just send a little prayer chain around if you can for my husband. That would be really great. I would really appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna get the rest of this chicken coated, and then I'm gonna come back on in a jiff. Here's Jenny, guys.
Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you guys again. I missed you guys.
She sings when she talks, guys.
No. I was singing, I was talk. You silly girl, Mom.
So guys, we're almost done breading these. Then what I'm going to do, I think after I bread these, I'm going to go. We're going to end this video. And then tonight, when I cook it, actually, I'm going to make a what's for dinner video. All right?
And where me and Mom are going to look online so we can do something together.
Yeah, Jenny wants to make some sort of Thanksgiving snack or whatever. So we're going to think about doing that. We're also...
We're going...
We're gonna, not today, but I'm gonna buy some construction paper. When the kids were little, and you know, it was winter and there was nothing to do and everything. We used to do arts and crafts. Like I would buy.
We used to do decorations.
We used to color and make all kinds of like, you know, every holiday. For Thanksgiving we do turkeys. For Halloween we do pumpkins and witches and all that. For Easter we do the eggs and stuff like that. And for Christmas we do Santa and the reindeer. We just had a ball. We just always made our own things. And the kids love to do it and put the stuff up on the windows and the doors and everything.
I love to do it.
Yeah, you had a ball, right?
Me.
So we're gonna, me and Jenny continue that, and we do that. We did it for Thanksgiving. I mean,
for Easter.
We did it for Halloween. We're gonna do it for Thanksgiving, and then we'll do it for Christmas.
Can I tell them something, Mom?
Oh.
Me and you will be going somewhere. November.
Yeah. So I'm gonna finish up these.
And could I tell them something else?
Yeah.
We are going to have fun together. Me and Mom are going to have fun today. And we're going to make something together. I hope you guys love it and like it too.
Yeah, we gotta see what we're gonna do. We're not sure yet. But we have to see if we have stuff in the house that we need. We don't know exactly what we need. Yeah, so let me just get this done. The dogs are in there barking.
Alexa off.
Alright guys, so listen. If you like this video, guys, hit that thumbs up button on the bottom. Can you let Mommy finish? If you like that if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button on the bottom. Hit the subscribe button and the share. And don't forget to hit the bell, because this way you'll be notified every time that I upload a video, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna close up. We're gonna do a what's for dinner later, and maybe me and Jenny will do something special for you guys.
Can I say something now?
Go ahead.
I want to say that all.
All right, Jenny wants to say it too. Go ahead.
Okay, you hit the thumbs up. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and hit the subscribe button. You hit the bell. That's my mom's video. You will know my mom puts a new video up. And I will see you when me and Mom do something today later.
All right,
okay?
guys. Hope you're having a great Sunday. We'll see you in a bit.